Hello and welcome back to the channel. For this week's build, we had a viewer request for an African build, and this is my version. As I mentioned last week, I am going to talk about a cooling system, which is a little bit different than I thought, but that's okay. It can still be used, and I'll go over that in a little bit. So anyway, this is my version of an African-esque build, and I'm really glad to be back to using the chairs just because of the convertibility. It really makes a difference to have all that space during the day, and they just convert a lot easier than the wooden build that I bought in January that I featured about 6 weeks ago. So I love my futon chairs. Again, 23.5 inches wide. They fit side by side, sleep two, and with the addition of the new sink, it's just really a winner. So I'm finding there are some things that I love to use possibly every time, but I'm always going to change out fixtures. It's just the kind of girl I am. So anyway, I hope everyone had a great week. Been a terrific week here. Getting a little warm today. And that's okay, because we've got cooling devices to discuss. All right, let's jump in and talk about the fixtures. All right, for this week's fixtures, I am using a chest on the left, and it's very roomy. It's 24 by 15 at its deepest. So it's going to fit my clothing bag, my cables, chargers, maps, entertainment, and things of that nature. The wicker drawer set on the right has a wooden frame, nice and sturdy, and again holds a lot. It'll hold both my beverage bar as well as my food preparation and service bags. One in the top, one in the bottom. And as I said, I'm finding that I'm standardizing with things, and I love this new sink. It just works great. It's easy, and I do love to wash my hands, I gotta be honest, so it makes it super easy. I've got my bags on both sides for my essentials, hand wipes, coasters, things that I just want to grab easily. And I've got my bedpan toilet under the bed, under the other bed, a locking ammo box for electronics and cameras and things of that nature. So this is a really comfortable build, has a lot of storage space. Looking forward to getting her out. Gonna be leaving in a couple of hours here. I just need to grab my canvas bags, load the fixtures, load my ice chest. I've got it in the front seat along with my power box. I've got a Jackery 1500 and we are good to go. So let's talk about the cooling system and some others that I've looked into. So this is the cooling device that I've been talking about, or that I talked about last week. I had just seen it the day before at my brother's house and said, ooh, I'd like to borrow that. But this is what I discovered. So it can either attach to a garden hose or to a 5-gallon bucket. It sits on top. And if you're using the 5-gallon bucket, the hose then that you see in the front goes into the bucket. And then water is dispersed from the left and right side, and the fan blows it on. Or blows it out, excuse me. So I didn't realize about it dispersing water when I first saw it. I thought it might be able to be used for vehicle camping. But as I said last week when we were talking about showers, and have alluded to before, if not said it outright, I really don't like extra water in my vehicle and don't recommend it. All year round, I use dehumidifier bags, and anytime I'm in my van, I have a rechargeable dehumidifier going. So this particular product, it's made by Arctic Cove. It is carried by Amazon. It has its own recharging system, but also uses a Ryobi charger. And Ryobi makes one as well. So I'm still picking one up because I have to return this to my brother. I'm still buying one. It was supposed to be here today. Then they changed it to Saturday. Now it's not going to be here till Sunday. So I wanted to get this done and shared. So I'm showing you this one. I'm getting one that comes with a bucket. It's smaller, only 3-gallon. And as you know, smaller is better. A 5-gallon bucket is fairly large, takes up some real estate, and really isn't that feasible in a camper shell or a smaller SUV. So I got a smaller version, and I won't use them inside my vehicles, but I will use them outside when I'm sitting in my chairs under my sunshade. So I am going to get one. I still think they're one heck of a cooling system, but I do not recommend them for use inside your vehicle. So that's it today, boys and girls. I thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, share, follow if you would like to. I got a bunch more stuff coming. Really appreciate you tuning in today and every time, and look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye-bye now.